The last 10th week to ever be had in high school. So it is past. Nothing much really happened this week, I'll admit, except for that one history test, and that was his own thing. It's whatever. I just wasn't expecting it'd be on the first day. First weeks back, as they're usually just mundane, aren't they? Since there's nothing, I guess we'll just recap where we've got it here. This year we made a lot of stupid mistakes. I'll admit. We cut off quite a lot of people. Cut off almost day one. It was a bullshit. I gotta admit, but after what happened, but after what happened, I just just so that we don't forget. Let's just go into the whole thing. I guess that guy was a day one last year, the year before. We just went every holiday, every chance we got. Those times, we just went around the city. Did stupid shit for the fucking shiggles. That's just we were close. I like to think that at least. After spending I don't know how many nights playing fucking Roblox, singing karaoke on Discord. I don't know. I like to think that we were chill at very least. I'd like to think we were close. Come turn of the term, we sat next to each other in English class, and that motherfucker didn't say a word to me. Nah, he was just too. I don't know what's up with that guy. He just puts up some sort of persona, and I'm not about that. Pretending to be some. He's just trying to climb the social ladder, bro, and I just hate that shit. I just hate it. But yeah, never talk to me. I try to make the connection, send him some real about fucking Miles, because I remember he was into that shit, and then he fucking threw me off because he want to do his methods. But you want to do you want to study your test or whatever. Yeah, sure. But bro, I try to make that effort, and he fucking tossed me like I was dirt, and I'm not about that. And that's why I also cut off that other guy, that fucking dickhead we kept playing Minecraft with. You know, always kept treating me like I was dirt. I'm not about that, especially since I don't owe anything to that fucking guy. Oh, and then I really cut off all the other jits after that Minecraft fucking server failed. Fucking damn it, bro. I'm not missing out on anything by cutting them all off. Since they're fucking, they're slime. They're human slop. But in the moments in between things that are happening, those moments in between feel like shit. Because let's just put it this way: sometimes I look back, I turn around, and I look into the abyss, and I watch it stare back, and it's just looking, and I wonder, and I sit and wonder, what would it be like if I didn't cut them off? What would it be like if I just let them stay? If I didn't decide to throw them out of my existence? And I'm wondering, would I still be there playing Fortnite, getting looped into that bullshit? If I didn't decide to throw him out, would I have played that fuck ass Minecraft server he tried to make and I know failed? I just wonder. I just wonder with these things. What would have changed? What would have happened? Would it have been better? Probably not. I know it would. It probably wouldn't have been, but it would have been more fun. That's my question. And I'd probably be playing less Overwatch if I still hung out with those fucking shitbags. Yeah, yeah. I started that this year. It's a pretty fun game, I guess. But I don't play solo. Fuck man, I don't play anything solo anymore except for fucking Half Sword. Keep playing that shit Abyss, bro. It is what it is, I guess. Continuing on that, it fucking feels like shit, bro. It just really feels like shit knowing that I have such a dry fucking DM list, man. My most active DM is two fucking chuds, bro. And one chud, I don't even know actually. I don't know if he genuinely believes in that shit. I actually have no clue if that fucking guy. I don't know if chud number one believes in it as much as chud number two does, bro. Chud number two is genuinely a fucking gooner menace. Like he better be fucking larping because everything he says is gonna get you, not you, gonna get me fucking killed one day, bro. It's hard, bro. Bro, being around that fucking guy really tanks my social rep, bro. But like, they're the only ones I can talk about the fucking talk about some certain shit with, man, because they're the only people who get it. It's just hard. I swear it's just hard. I've got so many fake ass acquaintances, bro. I fuck it. It's fucking terrible. Half my fucking DMs. No, no, only more DMs. I have more DMs empty than I don't. My fucking Instagram is filled with DMs that I don't use. Most of most of the people I have on my Instagram, I don't fucking talk to. I hate it. It's fucking terrible, dude. It just is what it is, I guess. You know, I just gotta deal with that shit, and it's just, but it feels like ass. Feels like ass, man. I feel like feel like a fucking chud solo queuing shit when other people are having fun. I don't know, man. It just fucking sucks. And it's like, even the few bros I do have, it terrifies me of what's gonna happen after high school, because most of the people I talk to, I'm only friends with them because I see them in real life. Like, dude, my number one friend, I don't he doesn't DM me first, bro. He doesn't DM me first. The biggest reason we're friends is because we just happen to sit next to each other in class. It fucking scares me, man. Like, what's gonna happen after high school? Because when you're not there to make the conversation, when you don't have to force an acceptable conversation, it just fucking dies, dude. That's why I have so many goddamn dead DMs in Instagram and whatever. I can't, because I don't know how to fucking start that shit. It's really terrifying, because like, I just don't have that much to talk about. I'm not nearly autistic. I'm not into those fucking mill sims those two guys are into. The only reason how friendships work is that there's a stimulus that you can, in conversation, that you both can talk about. I'm not at that stage with anyone where we can just have silence and it's acceptable. It's not like that. It has never ever been like that, and it fucking terrifies me to know that these fucking guys, the sec I the second the second I don't have something to talk about, something to actively talk about, I might as well be fucking gone. To these fucking guys, I'm a god. To these fucking guys, man, the mill. When I'm not in their fucking vision, when I'm not in their field of view, actively doing something, I'm just a fucking ghost, and that terrifies me. I don't know. It just is. And then talking about online friends, I love the boys. I love the boys from the alleyway. I love those guys. They're real cool. They're real cool dudes. But ah, gee, but we don't talk enough, and they've got their own stuff going on. So they're not nearly on enough. So I can't pretend like they're capable of being a substitute for IRLs. But my IRLs fucking suck too. So I don't know. And I'm not that level. I'm just not at that level with all that. I I just really do not want to be ditched. It just it just I don't know. I guess going on that, yeah, I don't know. All my classes, I've got none of my friends in any of my classes except for one of them, and in that one we can't even talk. So it's just like, it's just better that he's just there. That's it. My math, my math is a fucking, it's a grind. It's not even a hard grind. It's just a time waster. I sit through it and I complete the work for the next 3 days in the span of one, because of how easy it is. And I feel like such a fucking chud seeing, just watching and seeing everyone. They're killing time, like those fucking memes about their bros in science class, like it's the time of their lives, and I'm fucking not. I'm not having a time of my fucking life. I'm sitting there, I'm grinding through my shit to pass the time. That's it. Because I don't have any friends in that class. I have people I talk to. Yeah, sure. But they're not friends. They're not. They're just not. It's not the same as we're not connected. We don't have that connection. Yeah, sure. I mean, I crack some jokes, you know, because I know them. I've had the misfortune. You know, the number one guy I talked to, right? He's in the same orbit that I was in, you know, but he's still in that orbit. He's in the orbit of mini Hitler. That guy you and I will hate. That fucking guy from that gif you probably still have. But that's not, you know, we're not friends. We just aren't. It's just not like that. It, it isn't. Yeah, talk to them, but it's like they're rope, you know. It's not like they're real. And then I don't know. Let's go to language, you know. Fucking dude, Japanese is such a shit, bro. I can't sit through it. It's not like I don't have my laptop, so I can't slack in it. It's not anything, you know. I have to be there mentally the whole time, and it fucking sucks. I sit by myself, you know. I've got I've got no friends in the course. I have acquaintances in the course, but I can tell they don't want me around, bro. I just know it. I already do. Sure, some people they sit next to me when there's no one else, but that's just because they want someone, you know. That's just because when there's someone else there, things become easier. But I know I'm not their first choice. I'm their 15th. I'm the 20th choice. They would rather be. They would. I'm so far down, dude. That shit. I already know. I just. It sucks. I feel completely fucking alone in that class. I hate it. I hate that class. I'm not even good at that fucking language anymore. It sucks. It fucking sucks. It just is what it is. But it doesn't mean that it's fun. I hate it. It's not fun. It's a better deal than what the other people got. Yeah, and it's a much better deal. It's whatever. I'm just floating through it. The other one probably made make me hate that shit, but it just feels terrible. It feels fucking horrible. You're just sitting through that shit, man. Like, dude, I went to Japan with that guy, as you know. You won't be able to forget that trip for a while, maybe ever. We went, yeah, we went to Japan for that. Dude, that fucking guy, bro. I can tell he's just faking it. That guy's the fakest motherfucker I know, dude. Maybe he's in contention. There's a lot, but he's fake as shit. I already know. I already know. He doesn't. He's just doing it because he's one of those spineless bastards who prefers any friction, who prefers frictionless life to anything. It just it sucks. I know he's just pretending. We're just acquaintances. He's just pretending to tolerate me, dude. It's fucking terrible. I just know this. I already know. Yeah, English. I actually have nothing. I have nothing wrong with English. Actually, you know, everyone else is slacking that class. Of course, I'm slacking that class. You know, I'm trying to do work, but the format's just so hard that it's kind of impossible. It's whatever. You know, you sit through it. You clock in your hours. You just go through it. It's fine. I'll accept it. It's you know, it's not that bad. 4 hours every week. It's not bad. You know, I can slack off as much as I want in that class. I don't think the teacher even cares that much. Because you fail English, that's on you. Okay, and you know what? It's whatever. Besides, I'm still keeping up better than the rest of the people. They're not even trying. It's whatever. You know what else we got? Earth science. You know, I like earth science. It's pretty good. That's my favorite subject, you know, because I'm good at it. I'm good at it, even though it might be a little sleepy at times. I'll take it. It's fine. You know, you sometimes even fun. It's whatever. It's okay. I got used to it being boring. You know, it's a decompression class. It's whatever. The hardest to get is on your hand because I gotta start writing that shit. You know, it's whatever. Yeah, it just kind of is what it is, man. It's hard to say. It's hard to let the word come out, but I just know that I don't have a lot of friends, man. Because I don't know. I prefer like I don't. You know, what I want more than anything, I prefer a real friendship. I prefer a proper one. You know, I guess I just guess it's a mental thing. I never understood, and I never liked people just being fucking saying shit like spontaneously. I never found that funny. I never decide. I never thought loud equals funny. I hated that shit from the very beginning. I thought it was fucking cancer, and I never bought into it, and I hated that shit. And maybe that's why I don't know. Since everyone else is loves pretending to be a spurg, everyone. I guess that's just why we're not on that level. I guess the reason why is because I actually things are serious for me. Yeah, things are serious for me. I never just understood saying stupid shit for the sake of it, quoting retarded shit for the sake of it. I just didn't really get that. You know what? It is what it is. It just is what it is. But because of how it is, shit's not gonna be very good after this shit. After it all ends, I guess. I don't want it to end. But I guess I don't know. We're gonna save that contemplation for some other time. I guess it just is what it is.